Got him.
Can't say that.
Oh, my bad.
Artard.
Can you say tard? No, you can't say tard.
No,
You can't say anything nowadays.
Good.
But you can walk up and slap somebody
Yeah.
Oh,
in front of the whole world.
Welcome to Best There Is Podcast. We're here with Declan and Donnie in the revolving chair. How's everybody doing?
Bad.
awful.
Why does everyone say that?
No good, very bad day.
Well, I got some really good news.
Tell us.
Open that up, Declan. These are clean cups.
What brand is that?
you finally graduated from high school, bro.
Nope. My sibling that has talked so long, I don't want to say his name, about sex, lost his virginity the other day.
Oh, yeah,
Which
yeah,
one?
yeah.
The one that's asked for advice from you.
No way.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
To the one that, to the one, the I was going to say female, the girl that said,
Really was holy shit.
that's legit how it's supposed to go, though.
I didn't want to, because I didn't want to go all tech.
I didn't know it pops like that,
I probably did it wrong, but who cares?
but we do need something.
This isn't even alcohol.
No, yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Organic sparkling apple cider.
Dude, I was like, what is that brand? It looks generic.
I don't got some
Go get some...
clothing around here.
No, we're just gonna have to.
We're just going to sit there with a
With a puddle of piss. Yeah.
puddle of mud. Yeah, but we need
Muzzle top.
Right.
we need something. But yeah,
He who will remain unnamed.
Real pain for my sham friends. Champagne for my real friends.
You don't even know
Oh,
what that's
whatever.
from.
Nope.
I told you.
I'm gonna get stuff to clean this up. My siblings losing his sobriety. Is that right?
Using
Right.
his what?
Sobriety. Isn't that right?
Sobriety?
Sobriety? Sobriety
I
is
thought it starts with a C, not an S. Not sobriety. I don't know.
virginity.
I get that. Whatever.
He wants a cool name, other name for it.
Yeah, I'm starting a gang with cool ass.
Oh, it's
grammar.
chastity?
No, it's whatever. It's whatever. But anyways, a lot of stuff's been going on. Moon Knight dropped. Morbius is bombing supposedly, and Will Smith is smacking the shit out of people.
Is Mobius out?
Morbius, Mr. Oh, I can't say anything right.
Morbius?
Morbius,
Oh.
dummy.
Is it out?
Screenings are out. I don't know if it's out
It's
yet.
out on Thursday.
Yeah, I think my cousin Adam, that's been on here. That's not the one that lost his virginity, by the way. He's long lost it.
Thanks for clarifying.
Well, it's just the story.
Not Adam.
The stories he's told me. He's a deviant like Lucas. No, yeah, he's gonna go see it, and I'm like, why? He's like, because I hear it's bad, and I want to watch it. And I was like,
I
okay.
saw the end credit scene.
It's just Vulture, right?
It's like the worst
like,
thing ever.
we should start
it
a
makes
band.
No sense.
Will
Batman.
Will Smith. So first of all, none of us are watching the Oscars. I do feel bad for the best picture. I always forget the name of it. Where it's like a almost all deaf.
Coda?
Yeah.
Coda?
All deaf ensemble. Where it's like such a big deal in history and no one talked about it. Everybody's talking about Bruno. Will. But we don't talk about Jada. Oh my God. God, who's the fat late night show host?
James Corden?
Yes, it was so good. Like his opening was all the writers trying to figure out jokes, and he's like, "No, we're not going there." Then he's like, "We don't talk about Jada."
I think that guy is
I think he's good. All right,
No, he's
whatever. But
utterly
it's true. You can't talk about Jada. You need to keep your name out of your
Stop fucking with the table, by the way.
It's bad. The table's been bad since.
Yeah, but just stop
Jasmine.
touching it. Playing with it.
All right. You can't.
Can we make fun of her for being a cheating ass bitch? And
I mean,
not
to
for
be
any health
real,
related hair.
So
the internet's tearing you
follically
in.
challenged reasons.
So there's it's funny. There's been a bunch of things. That night it blew up. I shared my opinions to a bunch of people. Again, this is something I'm learning. that they want us to really be away from social media and outside of this podcast world, and I fell hard for it.
What are you saying?
Sorry. Okay. Whatever.
In his group.
So people.
Oh, in his Facebook
I've
group?
made
No,
I've made some
Us?
notes. No.
No.
Oh my god. Okay. I've made notes on the vlog thing that
therapy.
I'm in AOP. So I'm trying to be better
Hold
with
it down.
my mental illness and shit like that. We're supposed to be limiting a lot of course computer shit. They want me not to masturbate, and I was like, what?
It's rough, but you do have a wife.
Yeah, but you can't have sex all the time with them.
That's true. Your wife works now.
Yeah, but and also there's times of the
All
month.
right, NPR host. Sorry, I just said
Yeah.
that. Your wife works now. Isn't that interesting?
It's a good time. She supports the family.
Now up next, some
Then I
smooth
started sounding like
jazz,
Bob's Burger. I was like,
Kenny
she
G.
supports the family. But so I fell hard. Like we're I keep getting social media stuck in my tongue. We're supposed to be really away from social media because how it portrays, and you guys all know that we judge ourselves, we read wrong things, it triggers us, and we get into fights like I do.
People who are aware of the news are more unhappy.
And people like me can't let a fight go away. So when people are saying dumb shit, I'm like, what the fuck? So basically, it was that night. It was half and half. People were like, I would defend my wife. First of all, I think any normal person, let's say, for example, me, I don't know how normal I am. If I got really pissed, which it was such a lowball joke, like it was a soft pitch of a joke, a G.I. Jane 1991 joke. I mean, if I was mad or my wife was mad because he clearly was laughing, I would have got up and probably went in the back and wait till Chris Rock him off and say, hey.
They beat the shit out of
No,
you.
I'd have been like, that wasn't cool. Again, I don't know their past beef or whatever because we talked about her.
I would have been fine if he said exactly what he said, but didn't go up to slap him. If he was just like, keep my wife's name out your mouth, but just
But
sat-
that's still interrupting the whole fucking
no,
show.
it's completely. I'm not saying that would be right. I'm just saying
He didn't need to slap.
he didn't need to walk up in front of the whole world.
So the whole thing is, okay, so if anybody went up there and did that wasn't famous, you would have been charged for assault.
Sure.
Yeah, Will Smith feels emasculated by his wife, so he feels the need to emasculate another man by slapping him.
People said it's very toxic masculinity, but
I don't think that's the issue. I think the
but what
there's
if
a
it,
deeper issue?
people
with Will
said
Smith.
it,
The issue is his wife cheated on him in front of the whole world. Everybody knows. And then she was like, yeah, I did it. So what?
and he sat there like he wanted to cry, and they aired it, they edited it, and put it out there, and it's like your wife don't give two fucks
But
about
I
you.
mean, maybe he cheated on her too. I don't know.
I'm sure she would have brought it up. Have you ever watched the Red Table things?
Well, they said some shit in that interview. They were like,
She's bringing this up, by the way, on her Red Table. She already announced.
I've seen it.
She needs all her fucking.
Oh, they're gonna do
views
another one.
for what happened right now.
She's gonna cuck him again on live TV.
I was just waiting to see what Chris Rock has to say. Will already apologized, did his little fucking apology. I mean, he issued an apology.
It was fake as shit. Everyone said
no,
it.
not the Oscars.
No, I know. Everyone
Yeah.
said it seemed like a lawyer wrote it out. And
Well, what do you want?
people said they
it
rather.
was as good as apology is gonna get. What's
well,
he gonna say?
They said he punched on air. He needed to go on air and make a statement via Facebook, whatever YouTube channel they have for Red Table.
No, don't say anything, because the longer he doesn't say anything, the more people rake him over the coals. He needs it, man.
Dude.
The guy needs to make a decision in his life.
It's crazy for
Be
me to
Adam,
say this
whatever
because he
that
just
is.
won an Oscar. I feel like he ruined his career.
He won the Oscar after.
Yeah, and the sad thing is you have
like
the opportunity.
minutes after. I think that was the next award.
And you
And then
know-
he's like, my character, Serena and...
You haven't seen it?
I have.
I've
But you've
seen-
seen the speech that he gave.
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
like, yeah, this is something that King Richard would have done.
Dude,
And
he
he's
Nope.
just-
And then he made a post saying,
Uh-huh.
we don't condone violence.
He just like tried to justify.
They just broke, looks like an hour ago, Will Smith faces disciplinary action from Academy for slapping Chris Rock.
Oh, no.
They're not gonna take the award though.
No. It said he
I bet you could find a million examples, though, that are stupider for people taking away an Oscar.
I don't even know when somebody has gotten it taken away.
why
would
he was
somebody-
asked to leave the ceremony.
Steroids.
A lot of people were mad that the Oscars didn't ask him to leave, but they said he was and he refused. So now,
And then what? Like,
So
you just
now-
arrest him.
but Chris Rock didn't want to press charges. Chris Rock's a real dude. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but
the biggest thing is who he hit. is someone that people are like, why are you getting behind him? Because Chris Rock's a fucking god. He's like one of the greatest comedians out there. And on top of it, he's a down dude. Like he's not a fucking asshole. Mm-hmm. He's a good guy. He's maybe facing suspension, expulsion, or other sanctions are possible. So that just came out at 6:49, reported by.
Everybody is just going to say though that. Why are we talking about this when there's a war in Ukraine?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's good to fucking get our mind off war Ukraine. It's more about talking about what's going on and what everyone else is saying, because we're talking about pop culture here, and we're talking about all these people we look up to in pop culture, and like even someone like Jim Carrey.
I don't look up to anybody in pop culture.
Or people we follow, whatever. Jim, like you.
But that's what I'm saying. It's hard to look up to people because people make stupid decisions. So don't look up to people.
Here's what's funny is Eddie was going to be on today, but he had something come up last minute, and we were literally talking about. I told him.
Oh, so you called me?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Well. Back up.
Well, because what happened was Eddie. We were talking, and I told him
no excuse.
We were going to talk about, I told him that how people's careers kind of get like I watched a thing with Pauly Shore and Seth Rogen, and I felt fucking horrible because I used to love Pauly Shore's movies when I was younger. And he was talking about how his life went through it, and it was really crazy. And I was talking to Eddie about how certain actors and stuff, they just fall down. And sometimes, of course, it's always like drugs and stuff, but when it's not drugs, what's going on? And then he was talking to me about like Sean Penn, and I was like, yeah, but because he got like assaults underneath his belt and he got Oscars. And then
it's also just fame,
right? And Shia LaBeouf was one big person that fame just fucked him up, but then he disappeared, went kind of not there, and then came back and came out with some solid ass movies we're talking about. And I was like, okay, how can we make an episode out of this? And then that fucking night that happened, so I'm like, well, I guess we're gonna have to work this into what we're gonna talk about. And then when he told me like, yeah, I don't think so, I'm like, dude, I go, it's fine. I go, we're just gonna fucking talk about how fucking gross this is and just all of our perspectives, basically what everyone else has argued with me about. What me and Donnie were talking about that night at dinner for Crystal, we were talking a lot about what happened, because like we're just like, what the fuck. My biggest thing that pissed me off was someone was like, Ernie, how can you post negative things about this when this is so much about mental illness? And I got really irritated. There's definitely things wrong with people in Hollywood, but with Will Smith, it's not a mental illness. This is someone, does he need therapy? Yes. Does him and his wife need counseling for their marriage? Yes. Will they get it? No. What he did had nothing to do with mental illness. They're not going to say pop some pills and you'll feel better. He's got pent up emotional shit that could happen to any man that gets treated like shit by their wife. I don't think it's mental illness. And it bugs me that people were mad at me saying that I was downing him, and I shouldn't, because I have mental illness.
Mental illness is an excuse to slap somebody.
Well, you would let it slide more? No. If it was a crazy hobo that slapped someone on the street.
Mental illness can be an excuse to get out of fucking murder.
That's true. But I'm saying,
it's the thing is, when you walk up on stage, you give in.
Yeah, but the thing about mental illness, people get away with murder because they're like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was mentally ill.
Yeah, but there are lines and there are gray areas in which applies to that, right? If you're,
it doesn't apply here because Will Smith knew what the fuck he was doing.
There's a little bit left. And you want any more? Okay.
So saying
you can take the rest.
So saying he's a mental illness is just an excuse to say, oh yeah, he has the right to slap somebody, right?
But my whole thing is it pissed me off.
Excuse to slap somebody.
It pissed me off a lot because people were like, you're this advocate whenever you talk on Facebook about mental illness, and I can't believe you out of anybody.
He says he wants to be more like Tupac. In his bibliography, he talks bibliography.
See, that's
biography, his autobiography.
He talks about his wife in his fucking head. If that's the truth,
he talks about he has confidence issues, and he's like, sometimes I wish I could be more like Tupac. And I was like,
Will Smith?
Yeah.
I read this thing that Chris Rock said. I don't know if he said it. I don't think he said it recently, but he said he has confidence issues, and it was a story about when he was a kid. He would get bullied a lot.
Was this the Howard Stern thing? Because he was on Howard.
I just read this online.
Oh, okay. Because he was on Howard Stern.
I don't know where he said this.
Talking about
but he said when he was a kid, he got bullied a lot.
Did he get sent to his auntie and his uncle?
Listen to the fucking story. God damn it.
Last time he got bullied, that happened.
Yeah.
This is not Will Smith we're talking about.
Oh, it's Chris Rock.
Yeah, it's Chris Rock.
Oh.
he was talking about how he used to get bullied when he was a kid, and he, you know, how he has confidence issues now. I don't know right now if he still does, but he would get bullied because he was little, and then also because he was black. And then one day he put a brick in his backpack, and somebody was bullying him, and he beat the shit out of him like within an inch of their life. And then after that, he was kind of afraid to let that out again, and he said he had to go to therapy for it and shit.
I think he also said he had.
But if you watch the video, I watched it 100 times.
Why? Okay, as just a human being in society, what made you watch it 100 times?
To see all the one, because people saying it's fake, or I thought it was fake. I slowed it down to watch it, but also see the mannerisms, like I'm about to explain. I watched it 100 times.
Yeah, he's about to explain.
I'm about to break it down, frame by frame, like Joe.
Right after
Joe
he smacks him, dude, you can see Chris is like,
he clenches
for
his
2
fist.
seconds. He's like, you know what I mean? He's squared up for 2 seconds, and he's like, no. And then Will goes and sits back down. They have their little interaction, and then he's like, keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. And Chris is like,
I will.
you can hear him. He's like, what?
Oh, and he yells.
You could hear him. Chris Rock, he's like, I could. Like, you don't even know what I could ruin you right now, bro. And he didn't. So.
There's that hesitation. He's about to say something.
Because he knew, he's such a fucking professional, dude. He's been there. I mean, not smacked in the face, but he's been on stage millions of times. And I'm sure there's been something like that that's happened where somebody's giving him shit. And, dude, he just knew. This is the Academy Awards. This isn't just a fucking stand-up.
Oscars.
Well, the Oscars,
similar.
Right. Yeah, and he's the host. Or no, he wasn't the host,
He's
actually.
been the host before.
He has been the host. He wasn't the host this time. He was just a presenter. But he just knew, like, that he had to keep it in check. So,
and
props to him.
And that's the crazy thing is,
dude, Chris Rock, he could have fucking ruined him just by saying a joke.
Okay, another question people brought up too. What if it was a woman that said that?
They wouldn't have gotten smacked.
Will Smith would just sit there.
I don't know what would have happened, but
well, that's what I'm saying. It's a whole different dynamic then.
Yes.
What if it was a white guy?
Also, Will Smith is also like 6'3", and Chris Rock's like 5'8". So there's also this huge.
Mr. Muhammad Ali hits like a bitch because Chris took it,
but I don't think he was trying to hurt him. And
but that's the thing is he's using.
I don't know, man. He cocked back like a motherfucker and swung.
No, it was very quick. He walked up, did not cock back. He just walked up and like. It's really quick.
Looks like a Hollywood.
Then what's the point of fucking doing?
That's why it looks fake because he
wanted to make him look like a bitch.
He wanted to. It's like he wanted to sneak sucker punch him. Like he didn't rear back. He just fucking walked up.
One
and
guy.
Like, bam.
This one guy's like, it's all. I've had a million people tell me it's set up. I'm like, no. Well, first of all, you don't understand that cursing is fine.
The smack kind of looks fake, but I don't think it's fake. But when he screams at him twice, and the second time you could hear it in his eye, he isn't an Oscar award winning actor.
Everyone's like he is an actor, but
no, bro, that was real.
During that hour, cursing is a huge fine. They wouldn't make him say it twice. And what are you going to get out of it?
My argument is why would Will Smith do that?
To
his own career.
What is it going to do for him
to make the Academy Awards more popular? Was he getting paid out by the
guy?
By the Oscars?
Do you need that money too? I mean, he'll need that money.
No, he doesn't.
Mr. Jiggy don't get that. He'll need that. Some guy was like, it's all for alopecia. There's this thing that's coming out, this new like vaccine for it, or this new medicine, and all it is to get us talking about it. I'm like, no, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's funny to see all the people, I mean, mostly actors, his peer, Will Smith's peers, coming out and giving their opinion. One of the funniest ones I saw, I'll give you two. One was stupid as fuck. They're both stupid as fuck. One of them was Charlie Villanueva. You know who that is?
No.
He's a basketball player from a couple years ago. He doesn't play anymore.
Oh, he played for Charlotte. He had no hair on him, right?
I don't know if he played for Charlotte. Yes. He suffered from alopecia.
He had no eyebrows,
anything. Yeah. He came out. He's like, that's fucked up. I don't condone that shit. You know, like, whatever he said. It was just funny. Like, out of all the people in the world, he comes out of the woodworks to give his opinion because he suffered from it.
He's French, too.
I don't know what he is, Villeneuve. But the other one was Tiffany Haddish. They got her on camera.
Every interview they did afterwards, she's the only one that was against Chris Rock.
Because her excuse was like, I remember that from back in the day, G.I. Jane. I remember that movie from the 90s. And when they said that to you back in the day, that was saying like you were a homosexual. Like I was like, where the fuck are you talking about? Like I don't,
I don't think anything was homosexually said during that. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
and it
was funny. A fucking joke. It wasn't trying to say anything about her other than your head is shaved or bald. And supposedly Chris Rock didn't write the joke. I don't know if he did. It's the Oscars. The joke wasn't that bad.
And they said he didn't know, and even if he did know, it's such a light bulb fucking thing. How many times does Pete Davidson get made fun of about his dad dying in 9/11?
Well, he makes fun of himself.
But again, Pete
perpetuates
Pete Davidson's okay with it because why? It's comedy.
Those are at roasts though.
No, but yeah,
people
true.
don't say that shit at the Oscars. But it's Pete Davidson.
No. I don't think they do that at the Oscars. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking
Next
about
time I host the Oscars, I'll do that. Though. Just call.
You're gonna bomb.
You're gonna bomb. I don't know if Pete Davidson was there. I told you Tony Hawk was there. That was pretty weird.
It was weird seeing all the people's reactions. Like they're showing people. Then Andrew Garfield was on his phone. They're like he's texting other Spider-Man in different multiverses, telling them what happened if their Chris Rock got.
The funny thing is too, they have Andrew. I think it's Andrew Garfield before on the red carpet before the Oscars, and he's like, "Don't tell me anything. I just want to be surprised by tonight. I just want to go in there see what's gonna happen."
I mean, to be honest,
so like if you only knew Andrew Garfield,
people don't really care about. That's what they're talking about it in my thing.
People don't really care about what?
About Will Smith,
the Oscars.
Oh yeah.
No, but the people that do care about the Oscars are people that got an award that night, and their whole fucking night is kind of ruined.
And I said that in my meeting thing, and people are like, "Who cares? We don't watch the Oscars." Well, first of all, that's not fair to you for those people that worked for that. I go on top of that, you have to remember, and I told them that the best picture was given to a fucking deaf crew.
There's a lot of awards. Questlove won an award.
I know, that's one Chris Rock gave out.
Yep.
And
Dune got.
Let's give out a documentary. I mean, give out an award for the best documentary.
But it's like
that's how you knew.
Will
Smith
was
stunned after that.
Will Smith took it away from everybody because he's selfish.
Yeah, because he's an asshole.
But he wasn't doing it like fuck everybody's night. I'm gonna do this shit, dude. He just got emotional.
But you gotta think
in the
before
moment.
you act.
I know he had I told.
But if you watch, I don't know how many times.
He had a moment.
How many times have we said this? That you watch, he's laughing at the joke.
I know.
And you see,
I want to see the angle though, because it doesn't.
Yeah.
It shows him laughing, and then it cuts to him walking.
You see her look like Cruella de Vil with the evil.
I know, but it doesn't.
Look.
You don't get to see his change of emotion. He's laughing, and then it cuts to him walking on stage.
So I don't know. Then there's other videos of Denzel during the break walking up to them, talking to them,
and Tyler Perry.
Who the fuck is a shit about Tyler Perry? But and then
he's a black guy.
Fucking Rocket, the other guy. I couldn't think of his name the other day when we were watching Bridesmaids. Bradley Cooper walked up to him and put his hand on him and talking to him. I think people were just trying to be like, dude, you need to just cool out, man. Let it go. Imagine
how.
I want to know who went up to Chris Rock and said, "Hey, man, like."
I'm sure plenty of people did, but
you did your thing.
But you can't like. It's awkward to watch it. Imagine being there. How it had to be the most awkward thing.
Well, how does the show go on? Almost like
that's what
I'm sure it went on for 2 hours of awkwardness. That's
what I felt like, and they made jokes all to Will Smith the whole time, like, "Let's not make it go crazy, right, Will?" And it's like, what?
It's funny when Will goes up to give his speech. He gets his award, and I forget. There's a couple people like Samuel Jackson's back there, Robert De Niro's back. A couple people were behind him, but in front of him, there's like I forget who's on the left, but Jason Momoa's right there. I was like, oh shit, they brought in Jason Momoa just in case shit pop up. And they're all looking at him like, all right, big fella, like he's fucking King Kong or some shit.
I just think
sun's getting real low.
Jim Carrey making that statement of like he was disgusted that people gave him a standing
Jim Carrey
ovation.
fucking hates Hollywood though. I mean, he's right. He's right. But Jim Carrey's coming from a place of like, I've been telling you this shit for 10 years. Hollywood is fucking despicable.
I mean, it's true, but it's crazy. The people that are talking out.
None of this is real.
And
it's all a deep
Amy
Schumer.
Amy Schumer went out, and I don't like Amy Schumer, to be honest with you, but she has a valid point. People are trying to talk shit about her on the Facebook group I'm in. That she's saying that it makes you a little worrisome when you go on tour now. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think there's going to be there's not going to be copycats, but the fact that people are doing, I mean,
planted in people's minds now.
I've seen people walk up on stage and get upset.
It'd be one thing if it happened at some random stand-up. It happened at the Oscars. Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. The whole fucking world knows. It's not like it just.
But it's like, what do we have to do now? Like, people can't take jokes, and that's the whole thing that I kept explaining to everybody was, I get being sensitive to an extent, but that was so not bad, and on top of it. You can't go to
He's not sensitive. Will Smith's not sensitive about it. He's so whipped that if his wife is sensitive about it...
It's just emotional build-up because his wife cheated on him in front of the whole world, talked about it in front of the whole world, was like, yeah, so what?
Dude, there's utterly emasculated
and
him.
I mean, He's on social media. I mean, I guarantee you he's seen millions of people.
Well, he fucking was crying about it, how we live in an industry that you get picked on. I was like, get in the fucking line. There's people that have killed themselves over it. They're less fortunate as you. You got supposedly a great family.
Yeah, but
you supposedly have a wife that's great, but she cheats on you.
I mean, I'm not on Will Smith's side here.
No,
but
I didn't.
At the end of the day, he's a fucking human. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like what I'm saying is,
he's a stupid.
You got.
What?
He's a stupid human.
You got to decide.
No, but he's somebody who has millions of people talking shit to him.
Yes.
But
and up until 2 days ago, everybody in the world loved Will Smith, whether they were fucking making fun of him or not.
I never cared about Will Smith that much.
Or he doesn't like black people.
Why you gotta say shit like that?
George Bush
you gotta put
doesn't like
when you
black
edit this, you gotta put Mike Myers right next to his face looking at
I'm sitting here defending Chris Rock like a motherfucker.
That's so awkward.
Chris Rock. I just think he handled it. Like,
so you got to figure. Okay, so Will Smith's best work for me is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Is this the wait?
No.
Is this the craziest thing to ever happen at an award show?
There was John Wayne trying to get on stage to try to
at
attack
any
a
award
woman.
show. So that would include like Kanye getting on stage. Like, is this crazier than Kanye getting on stage?
Yeah, because Kanye didn't slap somebody.
He should have. That'd been.
He would have gone to jail.
I know, but yeah, I mean.
But he would have gotten out.
Where the fuck is Kanye? Where you need him?
He would have posted that.
Yayo?
He would have posted that $50 million bail for slapping a country singing white girl.
So I feel like late '90s was prime Will.
You don't think there's any good Will Smith movies?
No, I said about prime. Like
Men in
Independence Day.
Black?
Okay, Independence Day.
Men in Black.
Men in Black's good. Men in
Wild
Black's
Wild
good.
West.
No.
I'm just playing. Bagger Vance.
Enemy of the State. Didn't care for it.
I like Enemy of the State.
William. Wild Wild West. Legend of Bagger Vance. I saw some of it. Like, yeah, his serious stuff is there's not my.
But you didn't see the
I Am Legend.
Ali. I didn't like really. Like Ali was
I haven't
cool.
seen either of those. You didn't see the new one though.
King Richard.
Oh,
Dude, this is a good movie.
see Gemini.
And I think
Man?
Men in Black 2 sucked. Bad Boys 2 sucked. iRobot was okay.
Bad Boys 2. No, I like Bad Boys.
Hitch
2.
I like. I talked about it. Pursuit of Happiness supposedly was really good.
Why is it that bad?
I don't remember liking any of those movies that much. Either of them.
Well,
I Am
They're
Legend.
just kind of my
Hancock.
schlock, right?
it's just Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, but the first one's like, I don't know. I think
First one's really good.
The first
I
one's
think I remember
good,
the
but I
first
think the
one's a
second
lot
one's
more
good too. The second one has some good parts.
There's some funny parts.
When he's on fucking ecstasy,
Mm-hmm.
dude, and when the kid comes to the door to take his daughter out.
After Earth.
yeah, it's this movie with his son.
Okay, yeah, it's garbage.
And that little motherfucker. I just want to punch him in his fucking grill.
It's his,
dude.
isn't it his friend's,
Yeah, his son's friend.
his son's friend? Yeah.
What?
That she cheated on him with.
It's her. It was his friend.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'd beat my son.
It's a really young kid.
Dude's name is August. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Smith tweeting out. That's how we roll. I'm like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
Well, he's a weirdo.
Anchorman. He's only in for a second. Then he had that. He had that cartoon with the little fish.
Shark Tale.
Sharks Tale. Focus was fucking stupid. Him and Margot Robbie. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Suicide Squad.
Concussion, and then Suicide Squad came out, and he was
To the truth. That's all I can remember from Concussion.
Suicide Squad. He was one of the worst parts of it as well. I really
No,
was
that
with
movie's
the patsies, some kind of Suicide Squad.
What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Collateral Beauty. I don't know. Never heard of. Bright looked interesting, where he has it's like a world
It's
full
really
of trolls and like.
That's we were talking about that guy the other day. Max Landis, I think.
Oh yeah, that's Max Landis.
He wanted it to be a Star Wars. Yeah, it's really bad.
Then of course Aladdin comes after that. I don't need to say anything about that. Gemini Man. That looked
Wait,
really
what did you
stupid.
think of it? What did you say you liked Independence Day?
It's decent for what it is. I would say it didn't age well in time. Men in Black still ages well, like a fine wine.
It's a better movie.
Well, yeah.
It's more original.
Well, it was a comic.
It's got better actors, too.
Tommy Lee Jones. Gemini Man looked really fucking stupid, and I never wanted to watch it.
It's an Ang Lee movie, I think.
I don't know. Spies in Disguise. That's the cartoon one where he's with
He's a pigeon.
with Tom Holland. That's the only thing that maybe would make me watch it, but I haven't watched it. Bad Boys for Life was 2020. And then he just did King Richard, basically. And then he's got supposedly Bad Boys 4 is coming, and there's a movie called Emancipation coming out that's supposed to be Oscar-worthy, but now they're saying they don't know what's going to happen.
Is that about slavery?
Yeah, he's
Kind of ironic. He went on stage in front of a bunch of white people and slapped another black man. So.
Yeah, and he supposedly is supposed to be Oscar-worthy. He's a slave that breaks away and all kinds of stuff. I'll watch Django Unchained.
He knows fucking Chris Rock. It's not like he slaps some random black guy
well, that's the problem is you slapped a person.
I know, but it makes it easier. It's easier to slap you than it is to go up and slap some fucking random fucking guy.
Not if he's smaller than you, or skinnier than you, or in a wheelchair.
But I mean, I don't know.
Regardless,
Talking about ease of slapping. The only thing is you're getting a bit.
Well,
are you morally more comfortable slapping Ernie than a random person?
I'd probably be quicker to slap Ernie.
Like that's.
I would enjoy slapping.
Well, he's got a very.
But see, my whole point,
what ass?
my view of the whole situation.
Hit it enough, he'll get plumped.
A lot of people are like, you got to protect your wife. I agree. I'm on Will's side, but like, dude, he's one of the most popular people in the world, in front of the whole world. Nobody watches the fucking Oscars anymore, but it's still a highly televised
Enough people
event.
watch it that have the internet.
It's still a
apparently. Or people in Japan do because they're the ones that uploaded the uncensored.
That was
one.
Australia.
I don't know.
Maybe if it was Japan, wouldn't have subtitles.
That's true.
Idiot.
This is controversial.
What is?
Do you think more white people would be on the side of Will Smith than Chris Rock?
I think it doesn't follow around racial lines.
Well, it has been brought up. They said, what if it was a white person? How would people look at it? How would they be reacting to it now or whatever?
I think, I'm not black. This isn't my place to say, but I'm going to say you can cut it out if you want. We're minorities. I know, for sure. But
you guys,
Will Smith being a black person, he's one of the most famous people in the world and also a black person, black man. So he's setting an example for other black people, but also how people view black people. So he set black people back a little bit, I think. And he set stand-up back a little bit, I think, because people are going to want to go up and smack somebody if they get offended.
To me,
white people are looking at these two black guys like, oh, shit, this
is what we're saying, the ones that are racist.
Crazy, yeah.
Right. But my thing is, like I said, Will Smith...
Even though
Will Smith is like how they say Wayne Brady's the whitest black guy or whatever. That was a joke. And I can see people making that joke about Will Smith because Will Smith is very...
How about it doesn't stop Wayne Brady from being black?
Yeah, but Will Smith was a rapper.
Would you call him like a real legit rapper?
Why? But his
stuff with Jazzy Jeff was rap as hip hop. Do you think Tupac is the best rapper turned actor ever?
Shaq.
There has to be
Shaq.
People have to have.
I am Kazam.
If you want to call Will Smith a rapper, it'd be Will Smith.
He once started as a rapper.
Okay, then it'd be him because he's gone a ton of movies.
Yeah, but Tupac died.
I know, so you can't really count it. Tupac only got like 3.
Ergo,
movies.
Tupac is better.
Tupac's movies were good, and he's good in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Eminem's good in fucking.
But Tupac's a better rapper.
8 Mile. So what? Then Eminem?
Will Smith.
Yeah. Everyone's better than Will Smith.
Eminem has no other movies. Eminem doesn't count.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's hard because like what other rappers? Sticky Fingers is what he played.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. Ice-T.
Ice Cube's fucking. Are we there yet and shit? I don't really give a fuck.
Ludacris.
Luda.
I don't know. Luda got fight scenes, I guess, so he gets a little.
T.I. I don't know what else is
T.I.'s only been
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
He's been something else.
Oh no, he was in he's in Don Cheadle's show House of Lies. He's like a investment.
The only problem is a
broker.
lot of people play themselves, really. Besides, even Ice Cube kind of like there's snakes out there this big, and Anaconda is like it's the same dude.
Who's in Friday? He's in Anaconda. He's in.
He's the same fucking
NCIS.
dude. Is he acting?
Johnson found.
No, we're talking about Cube, not T.
Oh,
and T acts like
Cube. The Cube's in
Friday.
Is Cube's the buff one, right? No, that's T, right?
None of them are buff.
Which one of these motherfuckers?
Ice-T plays a cop.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah,
Ice
sorry, I
Cube.
figured it all out.
Ice Cube gets his.
Ice Cube's in 21.
And he's in Boys in the Hood. Come on now.
He's in 21 Jump
That's
Street,
like
right?
his first movie coming out of
He's
fucking
in-
like NWA.
He's in
and shit,
21
bro.
Jump Street, right?
He was just
Yes.
playing himself.
Okay.
Find the dealer.
Then Ice-T is
Snorkel. Me shitting down that snorkel.
Ice-T is in.
Ice-T was in Colors for a second.
Oh.
New Jack City.
Who
if you didn't
sings
watch
"Mama Said Knock You Out"?
that. LL Cool J.
Isn't he an actor now?
Yeah, that's another one.
But he's not the best actor. I mean, what, Deep Blue is probably his best movie?
Would you consider Lil Dicky?
He's in fucking like NCIS.
Lil Dicky's not really in that many movies. He has his own show, but
He counts.
oh yeah, you're right. LL Cool J does have that. He does have that. I don't know what other rappers. Tupac's are really
We
fucking
just named
good.
a bunch of them.
But they barely did any work. We're talking about they have like a TV show.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube's got quite a bit, but do you think he's a great actor?
LL Cool J.
You named his fucking TV show. I
He
mean,
did a
them
TV show. He
Oscar
did Deep
winners?
Blue Sea, wasn't he? He's in a bunch of shit.
he's in.
Was he in a football movie? No.
He might have been in a lot of Friday. Al
it-
Pacino movie. What's that one? Any Given Sunday.
That
he
was
in
Jamie
that?
Foxx.
I know Jimmy Foxx was in it, but I'm saying
Oh.
if it was like a
Was he?
sidebar. I don't know.
I don't remember that movie.
I gotta look. But what was the other one I was thinking of? LL Cool. Ja Rule.
Oh, Snoop.
Snoop's what? Been a Soul Plane?
Baby Boy.
Baby Boy was so bad.
For Snoop
Was
it
he in the remake of
He's in the Tales of the Hood, ain't he?
Yeah.
Starsky and Hutch remake?
Yeah, that wasn't a good movie either.
No.
But you put Tupac over Will Smith. I mean, Will Smith over Tupac.
Just because he's got blockbusters.
So you're on Will's side, damn it.
Yeah. He's got.
He's white. Because
There
only
you
white
go.
people can be.
He has all of white America behind him. And
White
Tupac
America.
has all of black America behind him. Sounds like a fucking West Side, East Side beef all over
I
again.
prefer Big E, but that's just me.
LL Cool J was in 30 Rock for one episode.
Oh, we're going to go into Big Ear Pocket.
SWAT. That's all I was thinking of. He was in a SWAT movie.
LL.
Yeah.
All right,
With
let's
Colin
wrap this
Farrell.
up. I gotta pee.
Hey, fuck you. I was just trying to figure out what other people were in movies, but Lauryn Hill was in Sister Act.
That's true.
I don't know. Was she considered a rapper?
She rapped.
Oh fuck, man! In the Fast and the Furious,
she's,
Cardi B was in the last.
Are we
one.
talking about they started as rappers and then became actors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gambino doesn't count. Childish Gambino doesn't count. Donald Glover.
Was he rapping before he did like Community and shit?
I would say he's the best actor. I'd say he's probably better than Will Smith.
Damn.
But I don't like him as a rap. I like him better as a singer or when he makes
And a comedian.
non-rap music. Okay, but we're not
And a
factoring in.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He does everything now.
No, yeah, he's a talented motherfucker.
He's not that very good of a rapper though.
I don't like his rap. He's not bad, but
People will hang on his nuts.
I'd rather listen to his music.
You mean like him singing?
America or Redbone
Daylight.
or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I wake up feeling like I just
that's-
don't feel right.
It's just I don't know. He's an odd dude.
He's hella funny. His stand-up is hella funny.
Yeah,
though.
he's.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen it. Stand-up.
That's why your mom's in a wheelchair.
I don't know. I honestly was just trying to think whatever fucking bro Tupac. Tupac's in fucking
Oh, he's in Poetic Justice.
no, but
What?
go ahead, keep going.
Poetic Justice. He's in Juice.
Juice.
He's
Juice is a fucking he acts.
Juice is a fucking.
I've actually never seen Above the Rim. I still need to see that.
Yeah, he's good in that. But Juice, he fucking
And he's in
acts the shit out of
Tim
Juice.
Roth.
Gridlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you to invalidate somebody's X-ness? Like, who are you to invalidate somebody's whiteness or Mexicanness or blackness? Like, what is that? Define that.
I don't know. People do it all the time.
Yeah, but define it for me. Like, do you have a definition in your mind for what blackness is?
I think it's just what.
I'm baiting you into some fucking.
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna say
bad
something
stuff.
bad.
Yeah, I think it's bad stuff. I think it's based off people's stereotypes.
That's why I say we should just cut all this thing about the race.
Because the stereotypes, what people think of a black person is not what people think of Will Smith. Maybe more Chris Rock.
I disagree.
I think when they see a black person and people are like, tell me a description what a black person looks like.
But no, people aren't going to see it that way.
Yeah, that's a stupid.
Just because his name is Will Smith doesn't
think-
mean people see him as a white person.
I think the race thing is stupid, but But I'm just saying, Will Smith is somebody like the majority of people liked Will Smith up until 2 days ago. Chris Rock, I think people like Chris Rock too, but Chris Rock's a stand-up, and Chris Rock says shit sometimes that is fucking
over my whole
off the cuff a little
my
bit.
whole life.
But I love Chris Rock.
I love Chris Rock way more than Will Smith.
Well, yeah.
I just think he's a funnier guy. But Chris Rock is a different kind of actor. It's not like he's going to get big roles. Will Smith is a blockbuster
Chris Rock
actor.
is a comedian. Will Smith is an actor.
They're different.
Will Smith does feel like he's kind of a comedian because his show was a comedy.
He's a joke to his wife.
Oh.
Has Will Smith ever done stand-up?
No.
That he's not a comedian?
No. You can't say
You
that.
can't say that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
No. You can't say
Just
someone's-
because somebody makes something funny. If their whole job is to make people laugh, they're a comedian.
Not if they're in only movies.
No.
No.
Yes.
Because like Fresh
What if
Prince
they
of
make
Bel-Air,
YouTube videos?
What's that?
What if somebody makes YouTube videos just to make...
make
people
them laugh, make them laugh, make them laugh.
Does that make him a comedian?
I don't
What are you
know,
gonna
up
look
the
up?
definition of a comedian?
Why would
Someone
why
that
would a
makes someone
comedian
laugh.
have to be stand-up if we have a term for stand-up comedian? Boom. Linguists. Linguistics, baby.
But anyways, Wanda
God
Sykes.
damn, it's fucking internet. Dude.
Wanda, oh, mine worked fine. I was just like, is this really happening? Sorry, I can't do her. And then someone showed me on the video.
That was the worst
I know.
impression
that was so bad.
of all time.
He smacked Chris Sykes, told DeGeneres. What the fuck? She's talking about Ellen already? And I just felt so awful for my friend Chris, and it was sickening. Absolutely.
Oh, I was watching this other video. Will Smith was doing an interview with, I can't remember who, but it was a couple years back. And I guess he was in Europe somewhere. And some...
Oh, no.
Is it when the dude does something to him and he freaks out?
Someone tries to kiss him.
Oh, yeah.
A camera guy or somebody tries to kiss him. Paparazzi tries to kiss
Are
him.
we insinuating?
And he slapped him. This
Yeah.
isn't the first time Will Smith has slapped somebody.
Are we insinuating?
I guess you could give him a little bit of a pass if the guy went into your bubble, though.
I saw a lot
But
of...
it was a little bit much, though.
And it wasn't on the stage in front of
It
the
was
world.
funny how he reacted, though, because he was all being normal. Then all of a sudden he's like, don't you. Like, he was just like,
Was
really?
there a video of it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, what was...
I can't even write Will Smith smacks without probably. That's the thing I'm getting tired of. That's why I wrote that on Facebook. Like, after I do my podcast, I don't want to talk about it no more because the memes are getting old now. And they're all against Chris Rock.
There's some good ones.
There are some good ones.
No.
Majority of them are like
No.
knocking Chris Rock into the shadow realm and knocking.
No, there's like Tom Segura came out and said something. There's like 5 comedians that have made a joke that he's in the closet.
No,
People
I'm talking about memes. The memes
Yeah, but
of the
there's
picture
still-
of them slapping him.
Yes, there's
The Batman
plenty of
and
memes
Robin
that.
one.
Well, yes. There's also plenty of memes that are memes can be more than just images. I hope you understand that.
I seen the funniest one, but I'd have to explain it.
My favorite one
There's too
is
much work.
Yeah.
Will wants to keep his wife's name out of Chris's mouth, but he can't even keep other
men
dudes.
out of.
Yeah.
I thought I read back in the day that he was trying to like get at Eva Mendes during Hitch, and they were trying to get an open relationship. If that's what happened, then maybe that's why he got all cucked and shit. But I don't think that ever came
Like I
out.
said, people
anymore.
are claiming he's a closeted gay man.
I mean, he has a couple kids. He had a force in then.
You can still.
Some people think that, not specifically, I guess he could, it could be that he's gay, but that what's her face has something like on him, so that's why he's so whipped.
Dude, she has a video out.
What do you mean?
Like she has some dirt on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
She has a video out, came out a couple years ago, about talking about her hair. And she's, I don't care about anyone that says my hair is beautiful and this and that. And if she had that strong point, I would think that it wouldn't get to her. You know what I mean? It just kind of shows people got soft skin, I guess.
Especially the famous. Yes.
Well, you get talked about all the time, so I guess it gets tiring. But
Oh, and I mean, just to put it in this podcast, this is the second time Chris Rock has made fun of her at the Oscars.
that shit was hella funny, though.
I think the first joke, they're both funny, but just
No,
the
the
fact,
first one was a lot funnier.
well, the fact that he said her
She was
what did he say?
Why were they boycotting it?
her boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. It's like I didn't get an invite,
Like, you didn't get an invite. Like, that shit was hilarious to me.
but only
But-
because of the Rihanna panties part.
Well, also, to me, it's funny that people are like, I'm not doing this. They're like, it doesn't matter. Like, no one cares. No one's going to... That's the whole thing, is that Jada Pinkett Smith What are you known for? You're in the movie, I think, Shame with Keenan and Ivory Wayans. You said she's in the new Matrix that bombed to fuck. Like, you're Will Smith's wife.
Oh, she's in Nutty Professor.
She's also the hippo in Madagascar.
With Chris Rock?
With Chris Rock.
Oh, shit. That must have been tension in the
booth.
booth.
She's got to be in some, like, 90s black movies, doesn't she? Some comedies.
I'm racist.
That's not racist.
She can't be in a white movie?
Sure she could, but there's plenty of, I'm saying, like, black comedies. Black comedy's a thing. Friday, fuck. Like, black comedy.
There's white people in that, too, though.
Not many.
But Regina King was in that, too, and she hosted.
What are you talking about?
This movie called Girls Trip that just came out, which is Regina Hall. She hosted, right? Yeah, not Regina King. Regina Hall.
I have no idea who hosted.
It was 3 girls. Yep, Tiffany Haddish. That's why she's defending her, because they worked in the movie together. They said they got 3 girls because they're cheaper than one guy hosting.
Oh, what's her face said something about
yeah, that's right. In Gotham, she's Fish Mahoney. She's
Fish Mahoney.
She's a villain in
Fish
Gotham. Mooney. I'm sorry.
Mooney. What are you saying, Moni?
I don't know.
Moni.
I'm drunk off.
Speaking of Gotham,
she's in Bad Moms.
This is all fucking
Is she in Bad Moms?
gossip, which is stupid. But speaking of Gotham, what's her face is getting fucking hated on right now because she said something. Zoe from Batman.
Kravitz?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get why though, because she just.
What'd she say about the Catwoman thing?
I mean, from what I read, I guess I read the tweets and it said like, "Here's me on the red carpet at the Oscars."
Basically, like
where we walk up and we slap people, and then she's like, "Here's me at the after party at the Oscars, where we walk up and we slap people." And I guess the connection is that a couple years back, she said that Jaden Smith was hot, and he was like 14 at the time. So he's like, "I know you're 14, but like you're hot," and that's basically what she said. And now she's mad probably because she didn't get to, hook up with a 14-year-old. But
I doubt that.
What? But
Jaden's a fucking psycho.
There's no depth to that. He's like a very surface level existence.
Who?
Right? Jaden Smith.
Oh, dude,
he just looks like a plank of wood. He just looks like he's always wigged out.
All I know is he like
All
raps and skateboards and wears dresses. That's all I know about Jaden Smith. Nothing wrong with that.
What a thug.
Nothing wrong with that.
At the same time,
probably.
That's pretty dope, actually.
That's a sweet gimmick. But yeah, she.
Oh yeah, what about the with this kid? You don't like that one?
I said that After Earth.
No, Pursuit of Happiness.
I said Pursuit of Happiness.
Did you like that movie?
It's good.
It's a good movie.
Life is.
I mean,
Will Smith's a bastard, but
he
a bastard.
He can act. I mean,
yeah, he was good in that movie. He's good in Bagger Vance. He's good in King Richard.
He's a piece of shit.
Well, he's just emotion. He's can't handle his emotions. But like I said, not defending him, but he's a human being, and he's going through all this shit. And he tried to justify his actions in that speech, but like, dude, he's got millions and millions of people talking shit like, "Ha, your wife cheated on you." You know what I mean? It's not just like your 5 friends like, "Ha ha, your wife cheated on you."
Like I said, then you fucking own up your shit. First of all, if she cheated on you, should have. And some people were asking me, if your wife cheated on you, would you leave her? I'm like, why wouldn't you? Like, was there to fucking work out? Like, how can you go put your dick in someone that you loved and someone else's dick was in there just recently while you were together? Like, it
would be tough for me.
It's one of those things that.
But supposedly they were on like a break or something, like an open relationship break or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but in an open relationship, one person always wins and the other person usually loses.
Will Smith is the fucking woman. We know who wears the pants in this.
Well, clearly, like I said,
she's got a chest. She got like a.
He was laughing. He was laughing at the fucking joke.
I know. That's the worst part. That's the incriminating evidence.
She's staring him down, dude. She's singing to his soul, bro.
I know, but if Will would have been stone faced the whole time, this would look so much better.
They cut to Will for like the Denzel joke, I believe.
It's like they cut away from him, so none of us got to see his wife yell at him.
Yeah,
no, like, we'll show him slap.
Yeah.
I mean, what could you better do something? And then he's like, "Oh, damn it," gets up, or I don't know, because it's weird. They cut to him actually a lot, and then afterwards they kept cutting to him, and I'm like, "Fuck, dude, this just turned to the Will Smith show." It was just like
she just come out of nowhere and kicked him in the face, just super kick him.
And then the whole thing you're talking about, his fucking acceptance speech, I felt like he was trying to get so much sympathy.
Yeah,
in that, so
sympathy
people
and justify his actions.
He's like,
if he was not in a biography film, he probably would have gotten away with it. But since he portrayed a real person, that real person came out and said, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And that's the fault with it. Because he literally used his movie performance. And this is what your brain goes and
I think
and
I was
does,
watching
right?
Shannon, and of course Shannon.
Oh, dude, Shannon's a savage.
Shannon
bro.
was
I
like,
love
he's
Shannon.
like, first of all, we don't slap people. You either slug him or you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. Didn't Shannon say he'd like beat the shit out of him?
Bro, I don't remember.
Shannon
his
would though.
take
He's
on
a
it.
big man.
No, Shannon was against Will. He was.
I know, but if Will had come up and slapped him, I think he says he
no,
would've
for
beat his
sure,
ass.
for sure.
Like
yeah.
That's what I think
that's
too.
a
I'm
bad
like,
man,
what if you
bro.
got someone that didn't act professional as Chris Rock and just sat there, pull
Shannon
Will Smith
Sharp.
back and just start beating the shit out of him
I
live on the Oscars?
I don't want to see. Honestly, I wouldn't get much enjoyment out of that and that would set black people back another 100 years. But I don't want to see
That's a
the.
little
I don't want to see the.
Oh, that's kind of racist. Why would that say that?
because it's
just a statement setting black people back.
it's not racist.
It sounds bad though.
I don't think it does.
Okay.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't want to see the fight happen. I want to see the parallel universe where Chris Rock says the one-liner that ends.
Yes, when he's right about to say something.
He's like, I could, and then he holds his shit. He's like,
and he
he's
looks
just
at
like
off
that was the
stage.
greatest night in the history of television. But he could have said like, that was one hell of an
I was trying to-
entanglement. I don't know what he would have said, but
when he was walking up to him, I was like, what was he saying? Because he said King, but I guess he was going to say King Richard.
well, he said Richard.
He said Richard?
It sounds like he says Richard.
Because he says whatever, the fucking movie. So I guess he was just calling him by that name to be funny or whatever. So I was trying to figure out, what the fuck is he saying? Or was he trying to keep reading the teleprompter?
Will Smith just slapped the shit out of him.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. He might have started what he was about to say to present the award.
And that's the thing is, Chris Rock knowing him is probably why he didn't get charges pressed. But I thought the Oscars had the opportunity to press charges.
Why would they? They have the opportunity to kick him out, which they should have.
They said they on that thing I just said
Grab
that
him
guy.
grabbed him by his fucking belt loops and chucked him out.
And then he's front and center. He's sitting right in the fucking front row.
Yeah.
So we get all the cuts to his face, and everyone just kept joking with him. And I'm like, dude, this is fucking stupid. I don't know. Do you guys think honestly like he's gonna now have like a super downfall?
No.
Or you think he's?
I think his career will be hindered, but he's already He just but the punchline of the whole thing is he won his first.
Did he say punchline?
His first Oscar is on that night. You know what I mean? Like he worked his whole career to finally get a fucking Oscar for Best Actor, and he does that shit 10 minutes before he gets the award.
I'm surprised they went through.
But
with
they
it.
still give it to him.
That's what I'm shocked that they still.
I mean, it's privilege, right? To be
Yes.
able to do some shit like that.
Yeah. Especially if they said they asked him to leave, I would assume they would have just not gave. I don't know. It's weird because that is the best actor in a movie, so they can't skip it. Really, they could change the winner though.
They can do whatever they want. They're not governed by any laws or rules.
No, there is a committee.
Sure, but that they doesn't.
It's not like the committee's probably fucking there either.
They're like in the background with
They're all
weird masks
shadows
on.
and shit just in the back.
It's the shadow government, man.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess people are saying that maybe there's more to it, but I don't think so. I think it's just that one joke they had that Donnie was saying about how Jada's like, and it's the truth. Jada Pinkett Smith's nobody. She's not. She's nobody, and that's the thing that sucks the most is this dude who he's whatever, but he put everything out there for her, who doesn't put anything out there for him, and now I think his career could be a little bit hurt now.
Yeah, but his career it's not over, but he's successful. He got there. He's done. Like he's not done.
Doesn't matter. There's a million people out there that have
I know
had great careers that just have fallen.
Sure, but a lot of them didn't have an Oscar.
I just said Sean Penn. Sean Penn's one of them.
Okay.
I'm saying a lot of people they
Sean Penn had completely different issues. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Sean Penn, but his wife he didn't have Will Smith problems.
we don't know all Will Smith's problems. I mean,
We know what the main thing is.
Wasn't his dad abusive and then his mom left his dad but left Will with his dad?
I have no idea his life story.
no, he got in a fight.
He got in one little fight. His mom got scared.
then
And
they
he told him to go
moved
live with his aunt and uncle in Bel Air.
yeah.
That was a fucking stupid joke.
It's,
You guys should
He
be
set it
ashamed.
up.
You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
what that was a lot of memes. People were like, man, he needs to get sent back to Bel Air, and I was like, that show's fucking stupid. I don't care what the fuck anyone says. He's producing
The
that
new
show.
one?
Yeah, that's all hella serious.
I don't care.
And Will's like got a gun and shit. I'm like, oh my
god.
Better run, better run.
It's just stupid. And I guess we'll never see him come
I got
back.
one little gunfight and my mom got scared.
I guess we won't see him come back as Deadshot.
Oh no!
I don't think they ever had plans to bring him back as Deadshot.
Why?
I think he didn't after Suicide Squad bombed pretty hard, he didn't want to come back.
Good.
And the sad thing is Boomerang comes back and dies in like the first 5 minutes.
Yes, but he didn't get on to national television and slap somebody, so
Yeah.
nobody would have watched the Australian Oscars.
Is that dude Australian?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Or he's South African.
He's what?
South African. I can't do the accent. South African. There's white people in South Africa.
What?
Yeah.
Probably most of them. I thought I heard it's majority white people.
It's minority white people. That's what apartheid is.
I feel like most of them are white.
That's not true, though, because that wouldn't be apartheid. Apartheid is the rich white class ruling over and setting the rules for a bunch of poor black people. And they got rid of apartheid. You guys did not pay attention in
Google it.
World Studies.
I'm not Googling shit.
I know I'm right. You don't need to Google it.
What? I don't get what we're arguing about.
I'm just saying, like,
Nothing.
you guys said there was more white people in South Africa when there were more black people in South Africa.
Someone posted Jada as Voldemort, and it says, what's the saying for Voldemort? The who should not be named. Oh, yeah.
Who should not be named.
Yeah, and it was a pretty good meme, but then
the boy who lived.
I tried to click on it, and then someone someone deleted it, I guess. I got in trouble. So I guess everything's very sensitive. You just fucked up the audio. But anyways, Team Chris Rock, he did a good job.
I stand with Chris.
The biggest thing that I took away was how professional he was, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says about it. People are like, oh, he got bitch slapped, or someone in my class was like, all I know is Chris Tucker got knocked the fuck out. And I told Donnie, I was like, first of all, it wasn't Chris Tucker, it was Chris Rock. Second of all, he didn't get knocked the fuck out. Looked like he got clipped, but he sit there, composed himself. Will Smith tried to act like a thug in the front row. Chris Rock wrapped it up.
We all watched it.
I'm just giving Chris Rock his props. He carried on and let it keep going, and that's it. I'm just putting out there so I can put a stake in it.
Where should they check us out?
You could check us out on YouTube. Of course, this will be on there, and then all the other social media platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Tamagotchi.
Nobody knows what that is.
I know. Well, now they do because they watch Turning Red.
That's a callback.
I know. Yeah, so catch us on all those things. Donnie has his own channel.
Check out Donnie's OnlyFans.
Donnie's OnlyFans. His Tinder. I think.
Do you know how much money some girls make from that in like a week? It's ridiculous.
I know.
Come on, Donnie, give it a shot.
I think I could make like
selfie pictures.
A couple bucks probably. No, if you.
That's what we should do. That's the next challenge.
I thought a challenge would be always they try to get Donnie a date, and like whoever gets the best date for him wins. The one that he like had the best time.
I'll just give him the Charles Barkley special and just bring him a bucket of chicken.
But how are you gonna find me a date? We would have to like screen him.
You a bucket of chicken.
We'd have to screen him and find. I don't know. I'd do some research. You're just gonna walk up in fucking CVS and be like, "Oh." I don't know if I'd make that noise.
Just got a picture of you. Is he hot? Is this guy hot? Yeah. That's stand on the street corner.
That's just a weird. Just how you explain that. Yeah. I walk in. I'm like, oh. She's like, excuse me. I'm like, oh, come here. I got something to tell you. I gotta ask you something. I gotta ask you something. Yeah, I always thought that'd be a good challenge, Mister. I gotta pee. But what would you say before that was a challenge for Donnie?
We should all start opening.
Yeah, that would.
You can make more money.
That'd be really good.
No,
but you guys wouldn't do it though.
No,
I would do it 100%. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Because imagine out of nowhere, it's like fuck. Because let's be real. I don't want to.
Dude, I gotta fucking pee, man.
I don't want to be super rude here.
No,
but
you know what? Stop.
We would appeal to the gay community more than anything. So I think I would appeal to both communities, but okay.
I think I appeal to straight men.
Yeah, because girls.
That's what you're saying, though.
Yeah, because girls. I mean, come on, they could go get guys.
on OnlyFans.
just
They're not
done
gonna
with
go.
this.
They're not gonna go on
I'm just done
OnlyFans
with
and
this, man.
watch
But you just,
us.
I never should have said it.
I'm
Now it's got
sorry.
this
Now, but
tangent.
I gotta look into it now.
I gotta
All right.
pee, bro.
All right, say it, Declan. Jesus Christ.
That's a podcast.